Here we are on the box number is this? 6. For the card game Union Arena for the set Goddess of Victory Nikke. Which I'm gonna call it that. I know they call it Nikke in the game, but I'm gonna call it Nikke. For those unfamiliar with Union Arena, it is a card game based on several anime IPs that you and an opposing player build and battle against. Each of these boxes carry an assortment of commons, uncommons, alt art for those commons, rares, alt rares, both those alt rares being known as parallel rares, as well as action points, super rares, and 3 variations of the super rares. Of the super rares, the most sought after ones are the ones signed by the voice actors themselves. Not literally signed, but it has their signature stamped on them. This video is going to be edited for time. I don't plan to spend several minutes on an individual pack and several cards in that pack. I'm going to go straight to the rares. The rares are the last 2 cards in the pack. So far my best pulls has been 2 action points, 6 super rares, and 2 parallel rares. I'm hoping we can beat that record with this box. And it'll be nice if we get a signature signed card, which is, as I mentioned, the most sought after card. And to start off, we're going to go ahead and begin with this single card, single pack, limit first edition. I'm going to use a pair of scissors on all these because I suck at apparently opening packs without them. Apparently I can't use scissors right either. And this card is going to be a foil Dorothy. And onward begins the journey with pack number 1. Which I'm already struggling to open for some odd reason. Pack number 1 is going to contain a Wings of Paradise and Neon, a rare Neon. Here we go, pack number 2. Pack number 2 is going to contain Crow and, oh look at that, a Parallel, Guilty. Name of the character. Parallel in second pack, awesome. It's a nice looking card too. 2 packs in, already got 1 Parallel. From what I've read, the boxes are supposed to have at least 1 to 2 action points, 1 Parallel, and 4 super rares. As I mentioned, we got 2 action points, 2 parallels, and 6 super rares in our previous best openings. Let's see if we can beat that. In pack number 4, it's going to have a Senti, and looks like it's going to be, for the last rare, a Anise, my favorite character. Yay. Alright, that's 1 parallel and 1 super rare already acquired from this box, from this booster box. And this next card is going to be, next 2 cards are going to be a Viper and Noah. Here we are on pack number 5. Pack number 5 is going to be Light of Hero and an action point. Oh, I should look at the back side. So that's my first action point of the box. I actually looked up online. The action points are pretty cheap, so I kind of really don't want to pull them. There's supposed to be 7 of them if I recall correctly, and I pulled a few of them. I think I'm missing 3 different action points to get the complete set of 7 action points. There's supposed to be a special version of them as well, but I don't remember if I pulled that in my last box. I'm still new on what the rarities are. Now we're on to pack number 6. Pack number 6 is going to be Codename Red Hood and Rapunzel. Pack number 7, we're almost at halfway point. So far it's only been 1 super and 1 parallel rare and 1 action point. And this pack, number 7, is going to contain Jackal, and Scarlet. Pack number 8, we reached the halfway point. We're still short on our drops. Pack number 8 is going to be a Noir and Scarlet, super rare Scarlet. I wonder if that's a common Scarlet. I wonder if the super rares have their own set of commons and uncommons. I know I mentioned in a previous video where a card, like rare cards, have their own rarity table among them themselves. And the example I gave was back in base set for Pokemon. Alakazam was 1 out of 100 or something, while Charizard was like number 4 or 5 out of something. I think it was 4. It was actually rarer to get Alakazam than a Charizard. So Alakazam is actually technically rarer than Charizard. Because even though it's a 1 out of 100, like Charizard 400, 1 out of 100, Alakazam was still 1 out of 17, whereas the Charizard was a 4 out of 17. And now, on to pack number 9. And this pack is going to contain Maxwell and a super rare Rupee. I was actually curious and just took a second to look on TCG Player to see what the prices are. I try not looking, but a lot of the cards, especially super rare cards, are actually not that pricey. What seems to be pricey is obviously the signature super rare cards, and also seems the parallel cards have the highest price tag. I was just checking Guilty here because, you know, just curious. This is an uncommon parallel, so the uncommon alt art, if you want to call it that. 20 bucks for a near mint foil one. It's interesting. So it's as if half the price of the box went to this one card. Which is interesting because boxes are now between 35 to 45 a piece now, which is really great because that means I can get more and not feel like I destroyed my wallet. But these prices are recent, this is still new, so it's going to fluctuate. What shocks me is how the fluctuation dropped. Not even 3 days after release, the boxes went from 50 bucks down to 40 bucks. And that's crazy. I didn't think it was, I knew it was going to drop, but I didn't think it was going to drop that fast. Now on to pack number 10, enough of that. And number 10 is going to be Alice, and it's another yellow in the back. Is it going to be a Nice or Neon? It is going to be Rappy. Oh, I guessed that wrong. Ooh, Rappy. Pack number 11. If I get Neon out of one of these packs, it'd be really neat. Neon, Rappy, and Anise are the 3 main characters of the game, aside from your character. So that'd be pretty cool if I pull all 3 of them in this booster box. I know I keep doing that because the backside, if it's going to be another action point, it'll be a white card. I don't know if I should do that to ruin it for myself or not ruin it, but aside from that, the 2 rares is going to be a Drake and a Snow White, super rare Snow White. So that is 5 super rares so far, 1 parallel, 1 action point. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. I'm going to see how this goes. And the 2 rares in this pack are going to be a I keep messing her name up. Modernia and Anise. Yay. Pack number 13. And the 2 rares are going to be Biscuit and Dorothy. Pack number 14. Here we go. Last few packs. Last 3. And the 2 rares are going to be a Eleg and Neon. Oh my goodness. That's pretty freaking hysterical. That's pretty neat. Second booster box I opened that had Rappy, Anise, and Neon all together. Got 2 packs left. If I want to be consistent to my previous boxes, which was my best openings, it would be 1 more parallel, and I don't want to say another action point, another action point. Let's see how consistent that is. and I'm gonna ruin it for myself. It's an action point. So this is an action point. The last two are gonna be Snow White and Alice action point. This is it, last pack. If we're gonna match my best openings, it has to be another parallel rare. If it is not, then it will just be a regular 2 rares. So here we go. Or if another super rare, that'd be cool too, but we'll see what happens. And this is not going to be an action point, because we already got the last 2. And the 2 rares are going to be a Isabelle and Private. Oh, so... ugh, flop. Looks like it was consistent on 2 action points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 super rares, and 1 parallel rare. I was hoping I can get another parallel rare to match my best pulls from the other boxes, but I did not. Looks like that's going to be what's to look for while it's inconsistent, because I know 2 action points are consistent, 4 super rares are consistent, and 2 parallels, or I should say 1 parallel rare. So I got 6 super rares, and very neat, I got Neon, Rappy, and Anise, the 3 main characters, in this box again. My second time pulling all 3 of these characters in one box. Now on to box number 7 and 8.